So I've been to the Game QA conference pretty much every year, I think. I love it. The main draw for me is that it's the biggest and best QA-oriented conference, and also localization and customer support, all of which feels and touch upon my kind of remit.
And so bringing those organizations, those functions together in events like this really creates natural collaboration. We learn from one another, and then we start to know and expect what others are doing in that life cycle. So it makes things much more streamlined and creates a better experience for the players at the end of the day.
So for me, having that easy reach and that accessibility to the people I need to talk to the most is incredibly valuable. And I think an event like this, bringing everyone together to talk about fundamental aspects that go into the development of game, is really key.
The ability to go and speak to people that you might not know you want to speak to, but when you do, you realise that you have lots in common, and actually you spitball ideas of each other. There's a lot of unplanned goodness that comes from that, I think.
It was a really great event, just to network and connect and be around these awesome professionals in a completely different world, a completely different bubble.
And it's always nice to see people approach stuff differently than you, and even when they approach it the same way, at least you know you're on the right track.
And I think that people really are eager to share their knowledge. They're not reluctant, they don't keep things for themselves, and they're like, okay, oh, you know how to do it. Can you help me? And then I saw several people meet and sit for a coffee and talk about stuff to really help them in their work. And I found that quite extraordinary.
But one thing that really stood out in the whole event was last night's evening event. It was a great venue, outdoors, and it allowed the community to come together.
An opportunity to just play games and get to know each other more. So it was a really relaxing atmosphere, and yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Heck yes, I'll be here next year.